Hello everyone, Luke rides. Luke rides, as you can see, is on an epic drive. We're on a drive towards somewhere. We're actually on our way to a very special motovlog, a special episode here for you at the channel here at Luke Rides, that also happens to do with racing, a race circuit that starts with D. Let's get on the drive and see where we're going. Yeah,
it's showtime.
Luke Rides is back! Oh, the camera's being a doodah. Oh, camera, will you just be it? Oh, fucking... Hey! Why are you so close to me, you dickweed? Why is this being a total wanker? Oh, God. It's not sitting on Luke Rides, it's just... The camera's just being a total fucking dick. It's being really stupid. Hello everyone, Luke Rides. Luke Rides is back! Yeah! With a bit of a different motovlog for you guys. Everyone, we're doing something a little bit different here on the channel, here at Luke Rides. As Luke Rides is in the magnificent BMW 335i, which is incredible, straight six, twin turbocharged, oil driven, multiple variable valve timing system, and once this engine is running properly, it is it is an absolute beast. It's over 300 horsepower, loads of torque, and the only thing that really kind of can even potentially slow down the mighty BMW 335i is if you have one that's specified with a manual gearbox, because you can never change gears. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, sorry about that, everyone. Luke Rides. Because you never quite can change gears as quickly as an automatic gearbox can. I mean, an automatic gearbox is going to do it in a matter of milliseconds. Whereas your hands, when you engage the clutch, disengage the clutch, change gear, you lost a second and a half in that before you then are where you are. Oh, bugger off, camera, you dickweed doodah. Oh, bloody. It looks like wearing the camera the wrong way around or something. This is just ridiculous. No, it definitely is fucking the right way around. So, apologies for the poor camera angle there. Oh, fuck you. Ah, why is this shit happening? Very stupid when camera systems just are being dicks. Oh, that's better. Yeah, so we're in the BMW, the mighty BMW 335i. Luke Rides thinks the camera angle might be like pointing up in the sky. But you people just calm your speed down, fucking hell. I'm trying to cruise at 70 and you're all just doing more than 70. On the mighty 3-litre twin turbo straight six BMW 335i, you have just got loads of torque, lots of power. I mean, freaking everywhere. There's just torque and power and torque and power and torque. So you're literally just overtaking everything. Everything is in your way. You feel like once you're driving anything over 300 horsepower and all that torque, even that guy's looking at the BMW 335i, Luke Rides BMW 335i. It is a rare colour scheme. This one was very lucky that was actually specified with this particular individual paintwork. This was pretty much, think of it as, you are how do you put it, that you are out here. Oh, it's just the camera angle just pissing Luke Rides off. Oh, that's better. Okay, that might be a bit better. Luke Rides hopes that the camera angle was not stupid. But you might need to just play around with the camera because it's just being a bit stupid, of course, we're driving, so we can't do that. It is BMW individual. So what it means is back in 2006, when you went to buy one of these magnificent straight six junior supercar, because with over 300 horsepower and all that torque, you literally are a junior supercar. I mean, look at that little Ford Fiesta. It's probably got 111 horsepower. You know, we've literally got 3 times the torque, 3 times the horsepower, and variable valve timing, automatic as well. It's more intelligent than anything from Toyota because of BMW engineering. And you got yourself a junior supercar, and to think to yourself that's over 300 horsepower standard. But once you fit a beautiful high-performance exhaust system, even potentially delete the catalytic converters, I mean, you are definitely over 300 horsepower, because this particular BMW 335i is very lucky. This one, Luke rides, had enough of the standard BMW exhaust system. Too quiet, felt restrictive. It just felt like it was holding this magnificent straight six back. And at that point, Luke Rides then was able to get hold of a full to the cats, full high performance exhaust system, all the way to the catalytic converters. And did Luke Rides feel the difference? Fucking hell, you felt the difference. You felt the torque and power difference straight away. I mean, without any tuning. And you could also feel in the throttle as well. The throttle is faster, it's more responsive, it's quicker, there's more torque and power everywhere. I mean, you literally just this BMW 335i just now wants to go sonic and just overtake absolutely everything. Still literally wants to cruise 90 miles an hour. And you felt like really her cruising speed was 80 with the standard BMW exhaust system, but then you unleash the turbos and those 6 cylinders, and all of a sudden it feels like you've gained 10 mile an hour more than standard, you know, just by making that change, which is actually quite impressive. When you think to yourself, that is just through an exhaust change. But this engine was, the way to put it, this engine was before driving got focus, was before things like the single turbocharged system, the revised turbocharged system, the more improved, faster response time, faster turbocharger, BMW turbocharger, better cooling system, less complexity in it, more reliable, with the B55, and then the next iteration of that. But those twin turbo straight sixes, I mean, they're not perfect. They can break down on you. They can have everything from fuel injector failures to ignition coil failures to carbon build up in the valve systems. And but the thing is, this was the pinnacle of engineering and technology back in the day. And when it's all working, fucking hell. And if you have the automatic gearbox, this is the even M, and it is really fucking fast and just insane. And then you go to the M supercar, and then you just on the next level of insanity. And Luke Ride's really happy. I mean, look at that, you just touch the throttle, and we are accelerating. We're accelerating gently. Hearing that straight six go, whoa. So you can hear it. I mean, even the best way to put it is at standard. She always did make a little growl, but now she makes it, oh my gosh, she makes a growl. She's like, whoa. You literally hear her, when opening the throttle, literally vibrating off other vehicles, vibrating off cars, vibrating off buildings, Oh, Luke Rides would make a good brisk speaker, wouldn't he? Hello, I am Luke Rides. You'd be like, yeah, oh my god, you're shit. And be like, yeah, but I'm trying now, you're fucking terrible. You'd be like, oh, what do you mean so nasty? The straight six twin turbo, when it's working, it is ferocious, and literally you just most of the time just stay in a gear, and just accelerate, because you've got so much power and torque. You don't need to chop her down a cog. You literally just accelerate on the power and torque that's already there, which is, you know, pretty impressive. Steering, amazing. You get loads of feedback from the steering. You can literally carry cornering speeds that other cars can't, unless they're a supercar, then they can do that. But if it's not a supercar, yeah, good luck. You are, you're not chasing this puppy through the corners. Actually, it's just going to leave you fucking dead, and you will be destroyed. You'll be in the rearview mirror, gone. I mean, just, you won't be there because you can't keep up. So yeah, very magnificent engine. And this particular BMW, she's very lucky because she was actually lowered from the factory as well. So she's actually lower than a standard 335i, and it actually does make sense in the corners. Going high performance, it does make a difference. You do feel it. It does make a difference indeed, which is pretty impressive, really. So you got highway agencies there, just sitting there waiting to try and catch someone. Luckily, we're just cruising, so we're not breaking the law or anything like that. Great stuff. So why we're here? Well, Luke Rides has been very, very lucky and very fortunate that he's on an adventure, and not just any adventure. Now with the sun coming out as well, 2022 being free, no worries of coronavirus restrictions and being held back and all that sort of stuff, that we actually are free, that the superbike racing is back on with British SuperBikes, and we're actually on our way to what will be XYZ race, one of the first races for this year, and we're actually on our way to not only see the racing, we're on our way to see those superbikes. No, we just stay here. This is the Mercedes-Benz cannot take on the might of the BMW Junior Supercar. I mean, literally, get out of the fucking way. You're in the way. You're in the way. You're in the way. You're in the way. Get out of the way. Now, what we're doing is also scanning for the other cars. We're looking for a car that's potentially going to pull out into lane 2, and then we just gently make our way back into lane 2 once we know it is clear. Oh no, broken down in a modern Ford. That's like a modern Ford Transit. Oh man, oh that is shit. That's hard going, man. That's hard going. But yeah, Luke Rides were on the way to see the banging superbikes, the way they roar in the way they roar in the air. I mean, literally you can hear those superbike engines pulsing in the air. They're so loud that you can hear them for half a mile away, because of that over 200 horsepower, all that torque insanity from Kawasaki, Ducati, BMW. We're about to meet those sexual exotica of motorcycles, that is superbikes. And great stuff. So we're going to cruise along on the M5 towards Bristol, and we're just going to take it easy. What we'll do is we'll stop here, let you know, give you a bit of an update on how we're doing, and then take it from there. Brilliant, so far so good. Junction 25, Taunton. Something happening. It's probably some sort of accident. Something accident. Someone's had an accident because they've been vetoed. And this is where we're just going to increase speed now, and then you're not going to be in your way, are we? Oh my god! Get out of the way. Oh my god, this BMW just doesn't want to slow down. She's like, wow, this is cruising speed. To her, to this BMW, this is ordinary. This is ordinary speed. What is to a car at 70 miles an hour feeling really quick, to the 335i's, the turbocharged straight 6s and above, is to them like, yeah, I'm going too slow. I'm not even trying. I'm not even at 3,000 RPM. You literally feel like 70 miles an hour is too slow. Oh, fancy. It's very cool, isn't it, to be able to drive a car knowing you've got all that torque, all that power at your disposal, just literally right foot away. But but great stuff. So thank you for watching, everybody. Let's keep making some progress. We're making pretty good progress so far. Now approaching Taunton towards southwest towards South Wales and the Midlands. We'll need to stop for a coffee break, bathroom break really, and then eventually a coffee break, because when you're cruising, it takes a lot of energy out of you because you're actually scanning quite far ahead. So as you're driving, your eyes, it's like an advanced motorcyclist, not looking 5 yards where you are. You're looking way in the horizon. You're looking further than that horizon. You're looking for as far as a limit point you can see out there, and then reacting to the other car drivers, and then just cruising along. And you're missing family as well. And Luke Wrights really wish he could bring us amazing Meeyaradee Conchan, it's amazing Pamania Conchan, it's amazing Queen Conchan, Goddess Conchan, Baby Conchan, World Conchan, 2 superbikes together. I mean, just see, you know, a little Mia going on a family adventure like this, going together as a family. My amazing, my Meeyaradee Conchan, Meeyaradee Raksan Conchan, Baby Conchan, Well Conchan, everything Conchan, playing when we want to, you know, sex when we want to, and all that sort of good stuff. But yeah, we are cruising along in a mighty Beamer. One day we definitely need a BMW in our Thailand. Definitely need a BMW in our Thailand, a car in our Thailand, which is definitely going to be BMW because we wouldn't have anything else. Great stuff. It's a Born Band, and let's see you soon here at Luke Wrights as we continue this epic journey here on the channel. Yeah. Everyone, Luke Wrights is back with all of you here. God, Luke Wrights just comes up with all sorts of funny ways and funny things to say here at the Luke Wrights. Do you like that? So far we're making fantastic progress on the M5. We did actually see some pretty stupid driving earlier where there was a truck in lane 2 and a little Mini very, very close to the truck, so they left the overtake to the very, very, very last moment where you couldn't see if there was some sort of accident or a crash or roadworks. They gave themselves no way to see what could be ahead, just by being lazy, being selfish. Because what then happened was then, of course, a police car was barreling down the road, a constable car with the blues on. They were cracking over 110 miles an hour, you just know it. And the stupid Mini then pulled out for a very, really late overtake into lane 3 and didn't see the police car, even though the police car was coming right around the corner. You could see their blues. I mean, you could see their blues in the rearview mirror easily, but the Mini didn't check the blind spot, and the Mini didn't check the mirrors properly. They just went, yeah, and they didn't notice that there was flashing blues coming right at them, and the poor police car had to slam their brakes on because of the stupid Mini, just leaving it to the last moment, when either they could have come back and just stayed in lane 2, or, I don't know, overtook after the police car had got by, not when the police car was coming by. And yeah, that, I mean, maybe the police would consider that overtake dangerous driving. Maybe they would. Luke Wright's not absolutely sure, but enough that if it was another scenario where the police car was pulling out and the Mini just pulled out, you'd probably think they'd pull over and just say, hey, we just need a word of you, just to say you need to up your driving, because that could have gone very badly and this is why. So yeah, you do see some crazy stuff on the motorway. We've seen broken down Ford Transits. We've seen some pretty obscene stuff. We've got a car behind us, so we're just cracked at about, you know, overtaking speeds, just touch the throttle. God, imagine the BMW, that beautiful, stunning, outstanding ZF automatic gearbox. Ooh, you just, oh yeah. Luke Wright does remember when he was very, very lucky, actually got the chance to actually drive a BMW 225 XE, and that was a hybrid. So it had a beautiful 1.5 turbocharged engine, really silky smooth, really fast turbocharger. It was a really good engine. It's literally like the straight six turbo, but 3 of its cylinders removed. And but then when you got the battery pack, you got the hybrid system, and it was a wonderful drive. It had these buttons, it had these switches that were like on a fucking fighter plane, like a warplane, where they had like aircraft like switches, flicking sport mode. You'd be like, whoa, sport mode! It really did change the 225 XE. The throttle was faster. It was picking higher. It was picking to hold on to lower gears faster. Oh wow! It was Sabon Man. It was a Sabon Man 225 XE. Really nice bit of kit. Really wonderful. What a machine. And that was a hybrid. And you know, Luke Price does love it when you get to meet some of the newer cars out there, and the newer cars have just had all the refinements from so many years of car engineering and design by BMW that they are really perfected their machines now. The latest 240i's are absolutely outstanding, and the M Sport versions, or M Performance versions now, as BMW now call it. Absolutely outstanding, loads of torque, loads of power, phenomenal handling, and then you got the Supercars, and then what's nice is you get some of that performance technology in like the 225 XEs, or the 120i's, where it has that beautiful ZF gearbox, good engine, and it just makes for a really nice combination, of torque, performance. No, it would never be a straight six turbo, but for day-to-day driving, when you're just cruising, you're just travelling, and probably most you're ever going to be at is like, well, it's going to be like, 70 miles an hour. You just need to get somewhere quite quickly. Yeah, phenomenal setup by BMW. And it was always so funny going into sport mode, where it's like, yeah, you actually did have some proper fun, because even the suspension geometry changed. It just felt faster in the corners. It felt like it was holding the corners better, carrying more speed through the corners, because it had electronic suspension units, which is pretty amazing. And then you go back to comfort mode, and you actually did feel it in the general ride. It was just smoother, quieter. I want to be back into lane 2, to be honest. Yeah, we'll just don't you dare, don't you fucking dare. Yeah, get the way in the turbocharged straight 6. Woo! Oh yeah, baby! Oh yeah, he's cracking it. Woo! Feel like a fucking race car! Wow! Oh, wow! Don't you just love driving BMW? BMWs are just epic, beautiful cars. When they're maintained, and they're well maintained and looked after, yeah, you can see why BMW is such a prestigious brand, and also build supercars, you know, because they can build race cars, and they know they're among the top, among the most powerful, most torquey race cars, and that's for the Germans, you know, not the Italians. The Italians have the Ducati and Ferrari and Lamborghini and all their brands and stuff, but you know, fuck me. This is the thing, when you're driving a straight six turbo, everything's slower than you. Everything's slower. Even at cruising speed, they're fucking slower. I mean, they're super slow. Get out of the way. Luckily, and that hunkered down suspension by the 335i. You feel planted. You feel so rock solid on the road. You feel like you could just open her up, and that's it, you're just gone, and you can just carry insane speed through the corners. But also, imagine taking something like this to the racetrack. I mean, if only she had the... I mean, Luke Price can see why the manual was dying. Why it's dying, because what's the point of a manual? I mean, we've got not only automatic gearboxes, but now we've got paddle shifters. I mean, think of your paddle shifters as a better version of a gearbox. a manual gearbox, and then you just have the automatic to let the engineering, let the BMW decide for you what is the best gear or the fastest gear to be in. Let it decide for you, because it can make those decisions in milliseconds, whereas with a manual gearbox you got to think, and you got to change gear, and obviously you don't want to smash the gearbox. You know, you got to be careful with the clutch and all that sort of stuff. Clutches wear out, clutches get thinner. So yeah, although us petrol heads miss the manual gearbox, actually, let's just go down to paddle shifters and just leave it at that. You know, just leave it at that, because what's the point now? What is the point? You know, a manual shifter faster than manual shifter. Paddle shifters faster than a manual gearbox, and effectively is like a manual gearbox. You can literally treat it like a manual gearbox. You can just say, I want this gear, and bang, you're done. I mean, double clutch units as well. Fucking hell, they're fast. They really are milliseconds. You know, bang, bang, bang through the gearbox. And imagine doing that with a manual gearbox. You'd literally be changing gear, not pulling away. So you can see the technology there is pretty amazing what they can do now with manual gearboxes. Sorry, automatic gearboxes. So yeah, we're cruising along, still on the M4, making not the M5 yet, the M4. Sorry about that, guys. Luke rides worldly, but he's not that worldly. Even in our own country, it's like, oh, where's Rhinestone? Oh, fuck knows. It's like, where's Rhinestone? Oh, no idea. But yeah, the BMW, silky smooth ride, beautiful handling. But one thing that Luke rides does miss is actually the hydraulic steering. Luke rides remembers the 225XE, and that was the electronic BMW unit. And don't get Luke rides wrong, most of the time, really good steering. But what it didn't do is you had no sense of what the road was doing, because you just turned the steering and there wasn't any weight to it, and there wasn't any where right now. This is the last generation of BMW that has the hydraulic steering. And what you feel like is you are literally feeling the ups and downs. You could say, yeah, you're feeling the ups and downs from the road, but also because the suspension's going up and down. But what Luke rides can feel that he couldn't feel from the electronic steering from the 225XE. Is that right now Luke rides can feel the camber of the road, so he can feel the camber, but also Luke rides can tell where the grip is, where the grip in the tyres is. He can tell how much grip he has because the steering is heavy. On the electronic unit, it wasn't. The steering was light, and you could say, well, just change the steering modes. No, that wasn't comfort. And then sport, it felt a little, yeah, the steering felt heavier, but when you were accelerating, you couldn't feel, what's the right doing? You couldn't feel the grip. There was no feedback. There was no feedback on how much grip that you had. There was no feedback at all. There was none. So you couldn't like feel what the grip was doing. You just kind of had to guess. And it is, yeah, when you have to guess and you're going fast, it's kind of like it doesn't make you want to go faster, because you don't know, but you don't feel the confidence. That's what Luke Rides is trying to say. You don't feel the confidence that should be there, that isn't there. You don't feel it, and that is just, yeah, a problem. Wow, look at those hills. So actually, oh, fuck you, Range Rover. Fucking Range Rover. Goodbye. Eat that. Woo! Holy fucking shit. Okay. Come on now, Beamer. She's like, no, I don't want to come down. I want to do like 140 miles an hour. Stop it. Wow, look at those hills. So we're actually approaching, a province that we would use the word counties here in Britain, but we're actually approaching a province called Somerset. And Somerset is gorgeous, absolutely stunning, very pretty. You've got the River Axe. I mean, look at that hill. I mean, wow, it's like the moors. It's like the gorgeous moors that Luke Rides remembers from home. There's gorgeous moors. wow, it's so pretty. It's so pretty out there, and then you've got these vast hills, these vast views, and yeah, it is pretty. It is so pretty. It's just, it makes you want to take a super bike. It makes you want to take a super naked or motorcycle up there just to play with the roads, because the roads are that pretty. Really pretty. Really pretty indeed. Casinilla, we've got some nice BMW here. We've got a 1 Series. Always pretty profile, the 1 Series. It's not imposing and executive like a 3 Series. It's just cute. It's just this little car looking like it's more than just a little car, and made by BMW, the blue and the white spindle circle. BMW's hardback, because originally BMW didn't make cars. They actually didn't make cars. They actually didn't make motorcycles. In the beginning, they are actually building engines for the for what was German army in World War One. And then after the World War One is when BMW really started to take some of those engines and decided, can we make a motorcycle out of it? So then BMW started making motorcycles through BMW, what we call BMW Meeyaradee, and but also they then got into car design. And it's kind of funny, isn't it? We British Empire, we Allies, we defeated and we stopped Germany from winning. We beat them back to Stone Age. And actually BMW, if you saw a BMW logo back in First World War or about that time, that would be seen as the enemy. That would be seen as the enemy. And now look at BMW now. I mean, it's funny how the world changes, isn't it? And we can only hope that, obviously, that that Ukraine is still holding the line against the Russians. I mean, the worst thing is the fact that the Russians never fired a shell. They've never opened fire. They never attacked. They've never done anything bad to Russia. I mean, I don't see Ukraine firing military shells at Russia. I mean, they haven't. The Ukrainians haven't attacked or killed any Russian civilians. Getting back to the subject of cars. Do we have a supercar here? Luke Rice thinks we does. In blue, I believe we have an RS. We do. Audi supercar. Whoa. Audi supercar, baby, in the second lane, being overtaken by the BMW. RS3, yeah. Fucking hell, that's a beast. That's a 5-cylinder turbo. And it is, they start at 400 horsepower, and fucking hell, that's a supercar. I mean, literally, supercar. I mean, that thing when it opens up, like a BMW supercar, you are gone. There's nothing that can keep up with you, and that will have a fast 7-speed double clutch gearbox as well that will just decide the gears for you, and you just pin throttle. Magnificent. A lot of traffic at the moment, so we're just going to focus. We're starting to pass now Western Supermare. This van is just doing less than 70. Maybe there's something that they know that Luke Price doesn't. Who's to say? You are in the BMW way, and the BMW is not happy because we're not even up 3,000 RPM. Get out of the way. The straight 6 wants to go really, really fast. Get out of the way. Joys of big engines. Everything's slower than you. You're just like, get out of the way. Your cruising speed is much higher than a standard car. I mean, 70 would feel really fast, but on the BMW, 70 is like tickling. I mean, 70 is nothing. It means nothing to the BMW. It should happily cruise at 100 miles an hour, and that's where she sits. And then that's just by touching the throttle. Luke Rides actually has to go off the throttle a lot of the time, because if you don't, you just watch that straight 6 turbo just go 70, 75. It just wants to go. It all understands the speed. Cheers, dude. Thank you. And she's going strong, and thanks to that high performance exhaust system, the engine feels fantastic. That straight 6 twin turbo, you feel it. She feels smoother, more refined, actually more reliable. You actually can feel it here. Alrighty, let's get out of the way of the sport man. Woo! Fucking hell, not even trying. Yeah. Alrighty. Ha! Little Ford! That Ford man's just like, yeah, I tried to accelerate and I couldn't. He's given up. He's on the second lane now. He's totally given up. He's just totally given up now. He's like, nah, you totally kicked my ass. That is the joys. And that's a manual. Pretty cool, isn't it? I mean, imagine there is an automatic. She'd be like, down the gearbox, bang, you'd just be gone. And that ZF gearbox unit was, Luke Pride's got to say, was a magnificent gearbox. It knew the right gear. It was so smooth. The gear changes were flawless. Gear changes were quick. She always picked the right gear. It's just phenomenal gearbox, those ZF units. Phenomenal. And they only just got better and better and better and better, you know. It's just better. The years go on. And actually gained gear as well, which is quite cool. Quite cool indeed. And just knowing the right gear, being more efficient, being better gearbox. Oh, Luke Rides could just talk on for Britain. Great stuff. So we just keep making progress, making smooth progress here at Luke Rides as we journey our way to the Superbikes. And that's thanks for watching. As you see that magnificent view of all the hills of Somerset. Wow, just gorgeous, just absolutely stunning. So pretty. You just can't stop looking at it. It's just wow. Brilliant. Let's keep driving. Yeah. Hello everyone at Luke Rides, and we've now reached actually a bit of a milestone here on the channel. Look at that! What you're seeing there is the massive industrial Bristol Avon docks, because he didn't check his mirrors. He didn't check his mirrors. He didn't look at all. Freaking hell. That's the stupidity of just drivers that just don't care. But also non-petrol heads that don't care about car driving, that don't care about being a driver, that just don't care. That they will just be dicks and they will just plow on you, cause accidents because they don't care. They don't like driving. They see it as a thing where they have to get from A to B, but they don't enjoy it. Oh, dangerous bastards they are sometimes. Luke Wright's glad you actually got to see that, because that's the example of driving in our Britain. That is that's how they drive now. As we now approach the beautiful Avon docks, we'll get into the overtaking lane because we are in a straight 6 turbo. So yeah, we're literally in that little hybrid Toyota. You can be a hybrid all you like with your extra battery pack, but what you're not doing is overtaking me. Not overtaking Luke Rides. Whoa, look at that! Look at that! Look at the Avon docks. Wow, so beautiful. Wow, I mean, look at that. It's even when new cars come into our Britain, is quite often they're in those massive car parks because they are about to then be sold. Okay, we're just looking at the navigation at the moment. Navigation says we're absolutely fine, so that's good. And yeah, we want M5 London. That's what we want. Okay, so we're on the right track, which is fabulous. And the Bmw Navigation system, even though this is actually from an older time. I mean, this was before iDrive, so this means that your 335i from 2006, you actually, kid you not, here at Luke Rides, you actually have to buy discs. Imagine that! You have to buy a disc. No one cares about discs now. No one has a disc nowadays. But honestly, you do. You actually have to have you actually need a disc, and it goes into that slot there, and that's how the computer system gets its navigational data. That's how it gets its maps of cities, towns, junctions, house names, postcodes, and to get you to where you want to be without the need of a phone. But yeah, that was the technology back then. Now, as you probably noticed, things have changed now, so we don't use that. We use Google Maps, or on the modern BMWs that have the next generation iDrive. What happens is the maps on the onboard computer are actually updated. So the BMWs, in the modern one, the next generation, they actually have a little SIM inside them. It gathers GPS information, but it's also connected to, if you like, a network. When the BMW group have new roads, new postcodes, new maps, your iDrive sees the update, is programmed from the factory to begin downloading them automatically, and just gets on with it. It just downloads them for you, and then your maps are updated automatically. You don't need to buy discs. It's all done for you, which is pretty cool, pretty impressive, really. That's the joys of technology back in the day. Shall we overtake this little? Yeah, let's go. Screw this little 32 crapola. The other way. Yeah. Oh no we're going to Supercar. No. 1 mile to junction. No. So I actually have to turn off, you see, in about 1 mile. So yeah, we're not actually in the speed zone yet, but we're about to be. And change it down again. Oh, just love that. I'm having 6 cylinders, like those. Having cylinders, it's amazing how cylinders just feel like they have spirit. They have a soul about them. They really do, and they're very unique. It's very unique what cylinders have. You know, the sound that they make. I mean, electric cars don't sound like this. They don't sound beautiful. They don't sound amazing like this. And the only thing that this 335 has at the moment actually is catalytic converters. It actually does still have them in the system, in the exhaust system. So the high performance system is all the way from the first cats to the back. And Lucas we could buy downpipes and literally go ahead and delete the going causeway. We're looking for causeway. It's saying that the lane we want to be in is the right lane, causeway, so we kind of want that one. But yeah, you can delete the main cats, but the problem with that is, you know, so this is the BMW before the N95. So she doesn't have the before the N95, so you kind of don't want to make changes to her that could make more go wrong with this engine. The N55s and the ones where they had the refinements and the just blue brights could go on. Brilliant! Let's keep driving. Let's see if we get a bit of tunnel action. Yeah. I think Luke Rice just heard the turbo system go. Oh, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's see. Luke Rice done a bit of a play then. That's pretty fun. We just had a bit of a play with a Volkswagen R32. Volkswagen R32. Brilliant. What fun that was. Alrighty. Keep making progress and we'll keep on driving. Brilliant. I believe I'm probably in a 40 limit, but there's only one way to know. Again, checking your mirrors. Yeah, we are in a 40. Confirmation. there, so that's fine. So we know what our speed limit should be, and yeah, we will keep on driving. Oh, in fact, I had about a bit of fun with Luke Rides. Had a bit of fun with a straight 6 twin turbo beastie that they were not expecting. Not expecting Casinella. Brilliant. Let's keep on driving. Yeah. From Luke Rides is back here on the channel here at Luke Rides, as we are now progressing and making our way towards the Midlands, the M5, which is where we definitely want to be. We want to take the M5. The M5 is going to then bring us towards Birmingham. Birmingham is the loop around, and then in Birmingham is where it will then slingshot us towards the Donington Castle, Donington Park, Donington. We just don't know whether the sign's damaged, so we're just going to stay at 50. On the sign says 50. Yeah, we're staying at 50. And so far we're doing really well. Bristol is a hub really, where a lot of traffic follows, a lot of traffic goes in all sorts of different directions towards London, our capital, towards South Wales, towards the Midlands, a lot of industrial centres, power plants. It's quite a little hub. It's quite a little hub for us, and it's a very important part of our country. And so this is where we're leaving Bristol. Now we're coming out of the vast motorway network hub that will then take you in what direction you're looking for. If it's the capital, the Midlands, South Wales, those sorts of directions. Then it says, okay, national speed limit. So about to hit national speed limit now. We've just got to wait for the sign. Technically. We can now take off cruise control, because this is where we want manual control at this point. And then, yeah, get back up to 70, and you're now in my way because you are an ass. And yeah, we'll start getting back up to speed now. So we're at 70, and this is where we're now about to come out of the national variable speed limit, and then yeah, we just cruise now. So we cruise the way with torque and horsepower, thanks to that BMW mighty twin turbo straight 6. Even the throttle is so light compared to how the throttle used to be with the standard BMW exhaust system. The standard BMW exhaust system, you could feel when you literally hit the throttle that there was always that little tiny bit of hesitation, like waiting for a valve to open. And it actually turns out that the BMW factory system, all the way back in 2006, but remember, that was when she was produced. She was designed before 2006, where where BMW actually started installing valve systems into exhaust. So your BMW 335i, Junior Supercar, or the 3-litre naturally aspirated straight 6 would have valves in the exhaust system. And depending on what was happening, those valves will actually change the amount of exhaust gases that are allowed to leave the cylinders. And so quite interesting technology. Obviously, we're used to valve systems now with not only modern motorcycles like say the Kawasaki Z1000 SX with a valve system, but also the likes of the S1000 XR that uses a valve system as well. So that uses a valve system. Let's get this going. Great stuff, guys. So that was just quite an important call that Luke Rides needed to take with a computer client that needed Luke Rides' help because of a little job that was taking place there. So just making sure we got through and got the right information to our computer client. So that's great. So great stuff. We're now making really good progress. It is raining at the moment, so we've got to be a little careful with that, really. Here at Luke Rides, as we progress through Gloucester, where we are going to be eating up the miles of this magnificent straight six twin turbo, just absolutely cruising at sonic speeds. Yet to the BMW feels like it's just ticking along quite nicely. This national speed limit for the 335i and the BMW Supercars feels too slow. And right now you just got to be so careful with the throttle, because she just wants to go. She just wants to go sonic. She wants to overtake, destroy, cruise at 100 miles an hour. Nick Wright isn't cruising at 100 miles an hour. He's sticking to the national speed limit. But so the capabilities is what these BMW Junior Supercars, as well as the Supercars, just do naturally. It's just what they do. And then once you take away the factory system, woo! Oh yeah, you are just unlocking what those engines can do. Or they're supposed to do, actually, which is quite nice. Lovely profile there from the next generation from Nick Wright's Junior Supercar, the BMW Junior Supercar, and sitting there, even in black. That's actually quite a pretty stance. It just looks nice. And of course, that will have the updated BMW engine, so it's probably a 2 litre unit, yeah, usually a 2 litre unit, but then coupled with that amazing ZF automatic gearbox, so it's quite a combination there. Feel free to overtake BMW if you'd like to, or not. I'll just let you overtake. Don't you worry. Let you overtake in your own good time. And yeah, you just cruise on there. And magnificent. Luke Wright always does love his BMWs, and BMW really have come a long way from the manufacturer they used to be. A lot of manufacturer they used to be, and just refined their engines, refined the turbocharging system, and have really come a long way. So we're gonna now cruise through Gloucester. Oh, S1000RR Superbike, baby! Oh, BMW Superbike colours. Oh yeah, pretty. Casanella. Oh yes, very nice indeed. Should we give him a rev? Oh, just give it a little bit of a rev. See if you can play. See if you can play with the BMW Superbike very carefully. See if we can do it. Ah, we can. We can. We'll keep cruising along. Get out of the way of the stunning BMW Superbike there. Very pretty. Very pretty indeed. Not a motorcycle you'll want to mess with. But it's weird, isn't it? Because that's a Superbike, but yet he is not in gear that, at those sort of speeds, that a Superbike rider would survive in. I mean, you should be wearing full levers, or at least a fully CE approved jacket. Not just the armour, the actual jacket itself, and obviously CE approved helmet and fully CE approved gloves. But not only that, but also CE approved jeans or trousers. Because yeah, you forget just how insane those Superbikes are. God, we're not even trying. Not even trying. Brilliant. So let's keep cruising through the gorgeous landscape here at Luke Wright's, here for Gloucester, and keep on driving. Fantastic. Welcome everybody at Luke Wright's to the motorway experience here in Britain. Yeah, standstill fracking traffic. How do you like that one? Oh God. We just come past a beautiful place that's a really good service station, good place to take a break, have a coffee, get some food, called Gloucestershire Services, where the services, the food that they do is just better, higher quality. It's more like a farm shop style service station, so you find the food is just more locally done. It comes from more more local area, and the food is actually quite nice. It's well presented, very clean. So we've just gone past Gloucestershire services and now have been met by a huge wave of traffic. How good is that? We're literally stuck in traffic. We're making actually pretty good progress, and now it's all been ruined and we're still 95 miles. I think that's like 100. I think it's like 120 kilometers away from Donington. So this is going to eat up a bit of time now, because we are not making the sort of progress that we were making. And now we've got the rain as well, and we'll need to stop at another service station because Luke Rides will not be able to hold in, all of his, urine, all the way to Donington. Luke Rides not going to be able to hold all that in, and Luke Rides is getting a little bit hungry. So, Luke Rides misses his amazing Meeyaradee Konchan, amazing Pembernia Konchan, Goddess Konchan, Queen Konchan, Baby Konchan, and you just wish you'd in this adventure together. Be there together, have fun together, go in these epic adventures together, family, be together, and go and see the superbikes, and when you can't, it just rips your heart. It really does. It makes you cry, because that's your baby, that's your amazing girlfriend, amazing wife, and she's not there in that passenger seat with you on this epic adventure, sharing the journey, having sex and playing with each other and enjoying the adventure together and going on this adventure together. Bloody hell, Luke Rice has left everyone for dead. That was only 4th gear. And it's like, goodbye everybody, you're not even in the rearview mirror, goodbye. Oh fuck, really, nobody's in the rearview mirror. Turbocharged straight 6. Yeah, twin turbocharged straight 6. Can't keep up with that. No, sorry, you can't. Oh, don't worry guys. Luckily we've got some pretty boasty, powerful brakes on the BMW. Actually, these brakes are quite powerful. You do actually feel them come to a stop fracking quickly. Actually quicker than literally the only brakes Luke Rides ever met that's even more powerful, more torquey, more insane is there's an M3 Supercar, but apart from that, it's actually can't. Maybe no Porsche. Yeah, Porsche Supercar. That's it. I can't think of a car that has more powerful and sophisticated brakes than that. It's pretty impressive. Right now we're making some progress. Okay, cool. Back up to cruising speed now, which is fantastic, and we just need to keep our eyes out for any sudden braking and keep up the progress, keep up the journey, and stay strong and keep driving. Yeah. Well, hello everyone here at Luke Rides. Luke Rides is back, and the weather has really gone against us. So it's absolutely teeming down now. We're in obviously the fast lane, and the traffic. The rain is just beating down onto us. And also there's a sign, one of the gantries on the left hand side, like that gantry over there with the 60. 60 to us in Britain, what that means is that that's not telling you that you have to be at 60. It's not law binding. What it's saying is it's a suggestion. It's a warning to say, hey, something very bad has happened. We think you should stay at 60 miles an hour if you want to. You don't have to. It's a personal choice. You gotta decide as a driver if you want to stay at 60 or just push on. Apparently, there's been some sort of accident before Birmingham. So what that accident may be, Luke Rice doesn't know. We are going to find out though, or we might be passing the accident. We used to say. Okay, clearly we've gone past the accident and we didn't see it. So maybe the controllers are just playing games. Maybe they're like, oh, it's raining, let's put a sign up and then what we'll do is put the sign up, and then we'll make like 6-0 and just play around the drivers and see if they go down to 6-0. Oh, holy Christ, doesn't they? Maybe they could play those games, but probably they probably couldn't. Instead they would probably not keep their jobs. So yeah, so far so good. Luke Cride's right arm for some crazy reason it's hurting quite badly actually. It's like a muscle just really tight. Oh, it hurts. Luke Rides is just staying strong, powering through the traffic as we just cruise along at a suitable speed. And the thing is, what's good as well, we've got really handy things. We've got traction control, stability control built into the 3 Series from this year, from this generation. So if the BMW feels that there is all of a sudden a lack of traction, and we start doing something out of parameters that isn't safe, then what the BMW will do is it will use the brakes. And you might actually, it's funny because you don't actually feel it through the pedal. It's an amazing system. It will use the brakes to bring the BMW back into line, to keep it going in a straight line, or to stop it from losing control. Can't imagine, in the 1990s, that was the stuff of science fiction. And now we have superbikes that have IMUs, inertia management units, and that they can literally detect as a motorcycle. And it all started from superbikes. It's now part of superbikes as standard, and now 1000cc's are also having not so powerful but say less sophisticated Bosch units that have inertia management system, management unit built into them. So if you're at an angle, and you certainly will be at an angle if you're on something powerful like 1000, especially super naked, you will be at an angle on a superbike that the unit will detect. If you begin to lose traction, it will have a whole set of parameters that it lives by, and if you go out those parameters, it will use the brakes to help bring you back into line, which is amazing technology. They're doing it now with the ABS units, the anti-lock braking units on modern motorcycles. So we're going to be fine. Stability is keeping us nice and safe, and that's the main thing as well. We've got tyre pressure monitoring systems built into this generation of BMW Supercar. So we're just closing the gap because it feels like there's a stupid car driver on the left hand side that thinks they can take advantage of a BMW, which they cannot. So don't you fucking try it, because you will not, you will lose. Great stuff. So what we do is just pretty much conserve battery power where we can, and keep our journey, keep our drive. We're about 75 miles from the place that we're going to stay here at Luke Rides. It's going to look after Luke Rides and going to keep us nice and safe before the superbike racing tomorrow. Ow! Woo! So that's going to be epic. And we're maintaining obviously a braking distance as well, which is important, and scanning the road ahead. And actually Luke Rides can see the traffic starting to bunch up now. And yeah, the BMW feels strong. Throttle feels fantastic. What an engine! These engines just go on and on and on. These straight sixes were, actually in the beginning they actually were aircraft engines, and also they were used in boats as well. So, but then, because it's funny, isn't it? Because if you look at a BMW straight six as well, amazing. And you look at the angle the cylinders are at. It's quite aggressive angle. Is quite an angle that actually reminds you of a motorcycle. If you look at the way the cylinders are shaped, because they're not like that, they're like that, like a motorcycle. Amazing. So, motorcycle technology from BMW Motorrad also filters into BMW cars and supercars, which is actually pretty interesting technology. And it goes to show how sophisticated the straight six of then, how sophisticated the straight six was, back in the day. Now, now it would be the straight six is completely outdated. This generation, it doesn't have, advanced turbocharging technology. The turbocharging system's very complicated. It's not. You could go on, but still, back in the day, this was the pinnacle. I mean, even having an iDrive system, that was like, whoa, that was like the future. That was like sci-fi, man. Actually having a command screen, it's only something that the Germans were pioneering, with Mercedes-Benz, Audi, and BMW really bringing those systems into life. Okay, roadworks, and now we're actually having to drop back into a 50. Obviously, the car drivers behind us are just on a fucking mission because they are not giving us any distance at all. And we'll just sit here at 49 and just cruise on through. Brilliant. Oh, rocky roadworks. And it cried Mrs. Daddy, Mrs. Our little hero, Mrs. as Meeyaradee, as amazing queen, his goddess, his Lapena-chan. It's always very hard when you've got to go on these journeys, and going these journeys alone, it doesn't feel right. It feels like you're alone. And, the main thing is your family's there to let you know you're not alone. You're coming home, and you're coming home back to family, and Meeyaradee, your amazing queen, your everything, your Lapena-chan, your baby is just Lacombe. Lacombe is just a Facebook message away. So you just got to stay strong, Just got to stay strong. And thank God for cruise control. You just literally sit there on cruise control. Just like, yeah, I'll set cruise control. And I mean, it's actually quite an advanced system, because you can hit this cruise button, and I believe that's like a limiter. So the BMW won't go any faster than that. Yeah, back in the day, this was one sophisticated baby. And still is pretty sophisticated to this day. It may not have, she doesn't have a rear reversing camera or Harman Kardon sound system or anything like that. She doesn't have the auto updated navigation that uses the internet. It doesn't have Apple CarPlay or anything like that. She doesn't have that. Oh God. Yeah, could you feel any fracking tighter? Luke Rice doesn't like this. The barrier's on this fucking right hand side. It's like, hey man, I like this. Luckily we'll get to 50 and we'll open her up and watch the power. Watch the power. The power of the powers. Yeah. It's funny because when you're riding a motorcycle, when you're like an advanced biker, advanced motorcyclist, it's pretty amazing, because you just feel so, driving a car, and it just feels so natural. It feels amazing. Yeah, these roadworks are going on for a while, so we will catch you later, and keep watching, and thank you for watching. Woo! Yeah, big ride to the way, full of traffic and roadworks, yeah! I mean, you like that, don't you? Actually, probably don't. Okay, no, because I'm gaining on that traffic now. I suppose we could. I suppose we could. We're very, 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 very careful. Woo! What the fuck is that about? Don't be a twat. Fucking twat. Too many twats just trying to undertake you because they think they're special and they're not. Yeah, let's keep on driving. Keep on driving now. Yeah, look right. Don't go for a closer braking gap on me like that. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh god, what's fucking wrong with you guys? Wow, it's an average speed limit. And now, you're going to try and overtake me, aren't you? You're going to try and undertake a BMW straight 6 turbo. You are very foolish. Wow, these go on for a while. Alright, we'll catch you later as we approach Birmingham and then go around Birmingham and slingshot ourselves to the British SuperBikes. Yeah! Hello everyone at Luke Rides. Luke Rides is back as we're relying on the amazing BMW Navigation, and we're now actually going towards the M42, towards what's technically the NEC, and towards Birmingham Airport. The M42 is very important. It's the ring that goes around the massive city that is Birmingham. So we're going to use the M42 to slingshot us around Birmingham. Slingshot us around Birmingham onto the A42, and yeah, we're just going to cruise on. So we're also at the end of the national speed limit, so we don't have to stay at this sort of speed. We can actually make some progress here, so we'll make our way into the right lane, and here we go. And then what we need to do then is just keep up our progress and look at actually stopping at a service station. We're only 60 miles technically from Donington, but Luke Rides is just feeling it now. He's getting a little bit hungry, hasn't had his sandwich, feeling the need for a bit of coffee. We've definitely used a quarter of a tank for 147 miles. Yeah, long story short, that's just awful MPG. Whatever that is, yeah, I'm sure it's like 26 MPG. It's just bloody crappy. But then, you know, that is the problem, isn't it? When you go into over 300 horsepower, all this torque, you go into high performance before you go into supercar, you are going to burn fuel. It's just going to use up fuel. You can't expect good fuel economy from a tyre ripping sonic BMW that wants to literally cruise at 100 miles an hour, because that's how it feels its cruising speed is, whereas other cars it's a measly 70. So she's going to be burning the fuel and producing all that power and all that torque, and we always put the good fuel in her, and that's important. The good fuel, the bonus out of the good fuel, highway agency, your 1Ks, highway agency asses, speed camera of course. Speed camera sitting there waiting to get someone to go, ooh, yeah, I got you now, done my job. It's like, fuck. So you got to be wary of that, because they would just sit there waiting for you to come by at 100 miles an hour and then give you a speeding ticket. Bastard. That's why, you know, it's tricky, isn't it? You have all this high performance, you have all this torque, all this power, and sometimes you just feel like you can use it. You want to use it, but you just feel like you can't, because the moment you do is when someone catches you out, and it's like, oh, for fuck, you know, it's like, no. Cool, so we'll go along the M25, it's still, his shoulder is bloody hurting. Shoulder's bloody hurting. Yeah, go on then, might as well. God, the BMW is such a... literally, it feels like it was just designed to cross countries. It feels like a Grand Tourer. Competency of the suspension, having a massive engine, all this power and all this torque, comfort, the iDrive command system, the amazing audio system, Bluetooth system. You know, you just feel like this is like a second home. And then you got a gorgeous BMW leather, which just feels special. You touch it and it just feels special. It feels really good, really nice. So yeah, we just got to fight for the traffic. Navigation says we're now about 53 miles away from the Donington Park. Oh, we're going to meet two caddies. We're going to meet SuperBikes. We're going to meet banging super bangings. I mean, Luke Rides remembers the ZX-10 SuperBike. And yeah, misses it. He really misses the ZX-10. The ZX-10 is just, yeah, special. She feels special. She just wants to wheelie. She just wants to race at 200 miles an hour. Just wants to race. All she understands is going 200 miles an hour. Anything slower than that, anything under that is too slow. And yeah, joys of super duper bikes. Again, we're just looking for any areas where, you know, where the police like to hide, or, you know, they like to hide. Whoa, I feel that torque. Fuck! Wow! Fuck! Oh yeah, gone! Nothing behind us! Even the BMW behind us was like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, oh shit, playing with the big boys, what am I doing? What am I doing? Playing with a 335i, because I've been decimated. Decimated, and that wasn't even dropping down a gear. Pretty impressive. It really helps because of the high performance exhaust system, because it really blues. Warning, we have blues. Blues, warning. Warning, we've got blues. We have got blues. We have got blues, people. Blues. Ambulance is on call, and it is gaining. And the ambulance can't get anywhere because everybody's in its way. I mean, what sort of dick face are you to get in the way of an ambulance going to save someone's, being there for someone that might be fucking dying for all you know? And that could be a daddy, that could be a mummy, that is somebody that means something to someone, and you're just like in its way, like, yeah, screw you, yeah, I'm Bob, look at me in my car, yeah, oh, I'm so better than you, oh no, I don't have to move for an ambulance, no. Oh, it's just, that's the driving standards at the moment in our Britain. It's pretty poor. It's pretty like, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? So cool. All we've got to do is just stay out of the way of the ambulance. Stay out of the way of the ambulance. They will overtake in their good time. Overtake. So yeah. Don't worry, I'll get out of your way then. God, I feel those cylinders. What are you doing getting in the way of a oh my god, that Ford. Okay, that Ford just decided to literally get in the way of an ambulance, so I don't know what they're playing at. Oh no, the ambulance indicating left. So actually we do want to be in the second lane. We want to get out of the way of the ambulance. Get out of the ambulance as well, that's top priority. Get out of its way. It's going somewhere, it's saving someone, it's helping someone, it's doing something good. It possibly is saving someone's life. Cool, so we keep up the cruise. We've still got 50 miles to go. So far we're doing pretty well actually. The BMW is quite a rare colour. When you look at all the different colours on the road, she is, oh fuck you Tesla. Oh no Tesla, you are not going by 335i. How do you like that? Petrol 1, electric 0. Electric 0. How do you like that Tesla? With your range anxiety going, oh no, do I have enough range? Do I have enough range? Do it. Let's do it. Yeah. Goodbye Tesla. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's just quickly overtake this car. Woo! Overtake. Oh no, the Tesla. The Tesla's not happy. The Tesla is pretty blown away. The Tesla is really blown away. Yeah. Tesla's not happy, everybody. He's like, how was I beaten? By petrol power. How was I beaten by petrol power? We gotta show these electric cars sometimes that they are not the daddies they think they are. They're not. M42. Right, so actually we want to stay in this lane here, 1 mile. Okay. actually do want to be in this lane here because we're looking for the M42 is where we're going. We'll just stay in high gear because why not? Because you can. So we're here on a straight 6 turbo, so we literally can just stay in high gear and just sit there. M42. Oh, right, okay, so we're about to go off. Right, okay. Yeah. Right. Okay. That's fine, so that's fine. Okay, bring ourselves back up to 70. Okay. Still technically at 70. That's fine. Warning bend. All that sort of stuff. Ahead. That's fine. That's fine. So we'll just sit there. About the speed we want. Okay. You don't undertake. Oh, you do not undertake. It's not right. Oh, petrol power still one, dude. Oh, supercar! Woo! RS! Oh yeah, Audi supercar. Right there. Right there, Audi supercar. Oh, look at that big pots. Oh, that's a big and oval. Woo! So we're now on the M42, and so far we're making pretty good progress. 44 miles to go. So we just got to keep an eye on the traffic now. And oh god almighty. Actually, just keep an eye on the traffic, and that's it. Just keep on driving, watching if the speed limit does change, because it might. You never know. And cool. Let's keep up the drive. Even the RS supercar is like, you electric power, get out the way. What you doing there, you electric power? What are you doing? It's funny how the Tesla, Luke Rides doesn't think that the Tesla actually accelerated. At least the Tesla did. Don't know. Didn't feel like it actually accelerated, which is interesting. Probably because he's worried that he'll use up too much power and they go, oh no, I was like 20 miles range. That's the problem. There's a place for electricness. I mean, Luke Ride certainly really likes the hybrid. The hybrids. He really likes hybrids like the 225XE, the 330. 330E. It's really nice. Loves electric power when it's coupled to a petrol engine, because what you're doing is you're getting the power and torque of the electric motor, which kicks in when it thinks there's enough charge, and then you literally run on battery. And then when you really want power and torque, you've got the petrol, you've got the 3-cylinder turbo backing you up, ready to go. Okay, and then you go back to being comfortable and efficient again. It's beautiful. These hybrids from BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Audi, but fully electric. I mean, you literally have to have literally have a driveway, because you have to, and then because what you're going to do, you're going to leave your car outside and have to dangle a lead outside, your window, and then put a lead through a walkway, where people walk by, and then put it. What if they trip on the wire? What if they trip on the wire and then blame you and go, oh, I broke my neck or I hurt my back because I tripped on your electric wire trying to charge your fully electric car? It only works for the rich, who have driveways and then actual charging point built into their driveway or their garage to charge up their electric car. But for us working class that are trying to work hard and find the money and earn the money, it's not viable for us. It's no good. We can't live on electric cars. Hybrid, perfect, because the hybrid then engages, and then you gain the efficiency of a hybrid, and then when the hybrid kicks in, and really amazing fuel economy, and then you get also the instant torque and power with the petrol engine being there to help it out, which is fab. And then you have but then what's beautiful about it is the fact that then the petrol engine then charges the battery, so all you need to do then is just fill up your tank of petrol and then move on. That is perfect balance. That's the balance between if you want to be green and have electric power, and then the other side is you still have a petrol engine, so you don't have to charge up the battery if you don't want to, and you still get the torque and power of an electric petrol engine when it's suitable, which is fantastic. Okay, that down to a 50, and then you're braking. See, the part of you says then go into lane 2, but then you can't because everyone's braking. How funny is that? Only if there's a gap can you take advantage of it. Oh, S model. Ooh, okay, we'll just swoop ourselves in there. Yeah. Swoop ourselves in there. Fantastic all. And damn, that's pretty. It's the paintwork. And there's 4 pots. Nah. It's like, yeah, power and torque, baby. Do you want it? Do you want the power and the torque? Nah, see, look, it's got a stupid driver to Luke Ride's left, who's just decided to undertake Luke Ride, and he's trying to give way to. Oh no, maybe we should just stay here. Maybe we should stay here. Yeah, maybe not. He's got braking distance, you know. Brilliant. Alright, let's battle through the traffic, and we will catch you later on here at the Lukey Ride. Oh. Okay. Now we might as well go to 4th gear now. And then cruise control. Sophisticated. Don't even have to touch the throttle. The computer does all the work for you. Amazing how an engine can literally be controlled by the computer. Not as in, you know, not just a fuel management system and fuel injection, not just that. The fact that it can be completely controlled by an engine, by the computer system. The computer system can literally take command of the throttle. Isn't that amazing? Throttle of the engine. That's how sophisticated cars have become, and they only have gotten more sophisticated, you know, over the years. Wow, just amazing. Cool. So we'll keep on battling through the hard traffic that is the M42, and thank you for watching, everybody. Let's keep on driving and keep on battling through the traffic. Yeah. Alright, Luke Rides. Luke Rides is back. He's back, everyone. He's back. Yay! And wow, what a journey! What a journey it's been so far. We've actually now come out of the M42 motorway, the main corridor that runs a ring around Birmingham, and have now been slingshotted towards Donington Park. So we're now making our way to Donington Park, where the SuperBikes will be, and we need to go to where Luke Ride is going to stay. But yeah, traffic is slow. Apparently there's a lot of traffic, so everybody's just kind of doing 50 miles an hour. Which is so slow. Yeah, super slow. Luke Ride's like, because we're not going anywhere. So far so good. We have seen supercars. We've shown off. We've seen off a Tesla, and as well, we are now just making our gentle way on this part of the M40. Well, the end of the M42. Now we're being slingshotted towards Donington. Luke Rice is feeling pretty tired. He's actually feeling pretty tired now. He's actually feeling pretty tired. You know, he's yawning, he needs coffee, he needs a place to go to the bathroom now and just maybe have something to munch on. His back doesn't feel like, you know, it's doing very well right now. Yeah, so we got to do that. And the Bmw Supercar. She's now approaching half a tank of petrol, and that means to do nearly 200 miles is about £44. Is that right? £44. Apparently, calculate that. Think to yourself, what is 200 miles on a junior supercar like the BMW 335i? Well, you just found out it is like 40 to 50 pounds for 200 miles. Yeah, imagine that. The Yamaha XT660R, it's big single cylinder, that will do. That's like £30 for 200 miles. No, that's not right. No, that is right. Okay. Service is coming up. Let's just see if we. Well. Yeah. Oh no, fuck it. Luke Wright really does need the bathroom, and his back can't take it. Cool. Let's stop at the local services, and then we will finish this amazing drive. Amazing drive, Casanilla. Woo! Yeah. Here at Meeyaradee, and then we will finish up the last leg of the journey. Outstanding. Brilliant. Hello everyone at Luke Rides. Luke Rides is back! Oh, this is the wet, cold, horrible, grey cloud Britain that Luke Rides remembers. Oh, and by the way, yep, everyone, some sort of roadworks took place here, and somebody who managed the roadworks could not be bothered to get a truck and actually pick up the 50-mile-an-hour fracking signs right there. They literally cannot be bothered to pick up a 50 sign, because 50 means legally you have to know you can't go above 50 miles an hour. And Luke Rice is being overtaken by the fucking traffic, and it's shit. We've gone from the flat plains of Warwickshire to the hilly Lancashire. Lancashire, so we're actually 18 miles away from where Luke Wright is staying, where he's going to stay, where he's going to rest, and where he's going to be, and which is fab. Okay. Down a cog, because why wouldn't you? Because fuck it. Woo! Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Talk about power and torque. Even that lorry went, wow, that's fast. Now we can do the legal speed limit and shit. All right, let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Fuck, torque and power. Okay. Yeah. Luke Rides is accelerating, puppy, accelerating. Great stuff. So now we can actually make some progress and make our way to where we will be staying. Luke Rides has got his final cup of coffee because after all the miles he's covered, he needs it. He needs it desperately. The National Forest. Needs it because he's just feeling really tired. It's not the BMW, it's the traffic and the road system, and dealing with the roads and dealing with the traffic. There's been some stupid things happening on the traffic today. and as well now we've got the combination of the rain. Thank God we have traction control, so we've got that backing us up, so we should be nice and stable. BMW traction control system, stability control, DSC, so that's great. And yeah, 15 miles from where we're going to be, so really it feels like this is where it needs to end. Kind of wrap up this motovlog now. Wrap it up. Are you going BMW Alpha? Mercedes-Benz? No, Mercedes-Benz. Not going for it because why wouldn't you? Okay, cool. BMW's in the overtake position, so that's fab. We'll give the BMW the distance. That one's definitely going to have auto box. Okay, you can tell. Damn. Joys being a lorry driver, a long haul driver. I mean, what you're supposed to do is probably at full power, and yeah, it took a while to overtake. A while, but we got that. Cool. So thanks for watching, everybody. Luke Rides, because it's been a journey. It has been a journey. We've crossed massive amounts of miles through roadworks, variable speed limits. Stupid driver, see that's a hybrid. Very nice BMW there, and gunmetal grey. Gunmetal grey is. Luke Rice does like gunmetal grey because what it is, it's kind of a nice balance between. It's a nice balance between. See how tired Luke Rides is. He can't even speak properly. It's a nice balance between a kind of a really pretty colour that as well actually is a good colour for kind of hiding all the road salt and all the road grime, which is funny because it's kind of interesting. Gunmetal grey can kind of do that. It's quite interesting, really. So yeah, just got to keep piling on. The BMW happily cruising along. What about torque and power? There's 6 cylinders, massive amount of torque, lots of torque, lots of power, and we are about 13 miles away from our destination. So Luke Rides hopes that you enjoyed that motovlog. That was quite fun, wasn't it? It was quite different, quite interesting really, and it was good fun, really good. And what a journey. We really cracked it today. We really covered the vast amount of miles. Now we're in the absolute rain, so, you know, oh god, we really are in the rain. Oh, this is depressing. Because Luke Rides has got to walk in this. Oh shit. Oh god, no. Luckily, we have a trick up our sleeve with an umbrella. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. We actually have an umbrella. Woo! So we'll have some protection from this. Oh god, it's like a rainstorm. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. We've really covered the miles. We've done a lot of distance. We have done really well. We have covered vast distance, over 200 miles, which is whatever that might be, 250 kilometers. So it's quite a bit. It's still quite a bit, really. And the navigation now says we are good 11 miles away from our destination, so that's fine. So that's good. And that was nice of the lorry driver to say, hey, thank you. That's pretty good. It's nice for lorry drivers to show that bit of consideration, that they know that you waited for them and you went up their ass, you know, you just kind of waited for them. And brilliant. Well, thanks for watching, everybody, at Luke Rides. It has been a drive. And being this gorgeous, outstanding BMW Junior Supercar cruiser is that it's made touring fun, easy, effortless, and comfortable, and amazing audio quality. It's this generation of BMW that was very lucky because it was actually specced with what was called respect to a particular sound package. And that means that literally underneath the seats are subwoofers. Kid you not? Factory subwoofers. Factory from BMW. So when you like listen to your audio, you hear you actually have bass, and it's actually pretty good bass too. It's actually quite nice bass that you get, and this is very lucky. This is a generation of BMW that actually got subwoofers and actually has bass. So the sounds, music quality is outstanding. It is amazing, and this is in 2006. So kudos to BMW. Kudos to BMW. Well done, BMW, because you built an amazing, although not the most reliable, junior supercar. Though it has reliability issues, apart from that, it is outstanding. If you can find the 335i with this particular tech package, so all the options and individual leather, individual paintwork, and BMW individual, along with the automatic gearbox, woo! And take away the BMW factory exhaust system. Oh yeah, you have got an absolute beast. That's before the M Supercar, so great stuff. Luke Wright is exhausted now, guys, so I'm gonna have to leave it at that. Luke Wright can't keep talking. He's wasted now. He's just covered such distance, and he still needs home food. He's hungry. He hasn't had any ale. He still needs to settle in, and it's already 7:07 p.m. So kind of the day is dragging on a bit. It didn't help with the traffic. The traffic was just a bit silly, slowed us down. But we needed those. We needed the sandwich break. We certainly needed the coffee break because, yeah, Luke Wright's is not going to make it. Have some food. Oh yeah, effortless power and torque. You just open up the throttle and you're done. Whereas on a lesser car or non-junior supercar, you'd have to drop down a cog and really rev the bejeebus out of it to get it to go. Brilliant. Alrighty, thanks for watching, everyone. What a drive.
Well, thanks for watching, everybody here at Luke Wright. It has been one hell of a journey. It was good to see the Superbikes at Donington Park, going down the straight and hearing those magnificent engines and spending a day at Donington. So brilliant. Thanks for watching. We'll get back to our normal motovlogging, and thanks for watching here at Luke Wright. And Luke Wright hopes that you had some fun and that you enjoyed watching what was out there through the absolute bitter and harsh cold it was yesterday. Absolute bitter cold. But sometimes you just gotta fight through the cold and just enjoy the day as much of it as you can. And also great to meet you, JR Performance Racing here at Luke Wright. Amazing to meet you, and thank you for Luke Wright being able to come into the team and get to know you guys and meet your absolutely stunning, jaw-dropping 200 horsepower Kawasaki Superbike. What exotica that baby is, ready to absolutely decimate and go racing on the track against all the other Superbikes and win and get high up the rankings. Fantastic. Thanks for watching.
The way we...
The little rascal has spirit. As what, sir?
This is the end of the trail for me.
Thank you.
Thank you, kid.
So, whoa, what the fuck? Not your right of way. You indicate to say you would like to go into another lane, but that does not give you right of way. Fucking dangerous. When you're in such a powerful car, all that torque and all that power, and you just gain like that, it's like Freaking hell! If Luke Wright was half asleep, that's how accidents happen, you div.
Oh my god! They killed Kenny!